You have to keep some assumptions in mind because biology is involved here in this case. And we have no idea of how much biological fouling is already available in these pipelines. Seasonal impact is also something you could you have to keep back of your mind. But anyhow, this kind of simulation could help you in optimizing cost control, also in effective dosing, and of course help you to get an idea or decrease the risk of overdoses, because at the end of the day, this brackish water effluent goes back to the river. And of course, some environmental regulations are set there. Some chlorine concentrations you are not allowed to exceed. A few more words, and I hope you keep in, because this is really interesting. I would say, as I stressed in the beginning, validation goes hand in hand with simulation. So along the way, we kept that strictly, or we kept that good in the back of our mind. Validation, it's not an easy thing to do, but we have already seen some promising results. Here you can see, and this is actually in line what we expected, but it's proven. So on the 50 bar net, we see that there is an accuracy very high. That was not the case in the beginning, but due to fine tuning of the model, we could now reach on a 50 bar net a delta T, delta between the measured value and the simulated value of 0.1 to 0.4 bars, which is really, really excellent. Along the way, during development, there was an upset ongoing. And at that time, the local engineer experienced an overload at the entrance of the facility. So due to the upsets, he didn't understand what was going on. He thought he was using, actually the upset took place somewhere here. He thought he was using steam coming from this part, delivering to his unit. But actually, simulation showed that another user here was using all the steam supplied from this side, and that this particular unit, steam coming in from much further away in the grid, so leading much more condensation along the way, and explaining why, in this case, a lot of condensate was observed. And last but not least, and I actually already mentioned it before, so in some cases and some industries, the end product, let's say, but in this case, algae and all other kind of biology, you really do not want to find your installation. And it's clear that, so one of the highlights is indeed this simulation model, giving deep insights, giving clear indication in which direction the brackish water flow is going, and which, of course, helps in the biocide dosing and help preventing situations like this where pipelines could easily be fully blocked.
Thank you for watching. To learn more about this topic, check out the links in the description. And if you enjoyed what you saw, like the video and subscribe to the channel.